Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
It is Wednesday. It is hump day.
Hump day.
Or midweek for normal 9-to-5ers, Monday to Friday. We're Tuesday to Saturday, so tomorrow is actually like our Wednesday, right?
And I'm Jim from Rambo 62. First diet.
First diet?
I just thought of that. Isn't that funny? I was going to say Rambo 16, but I went with 62. Figure by then he'd be my size. This is what you expected Stallone
It's
to
not
look
the
like
first
by now.
diet.
No, it's
Let's be honest.
First attempt. 752nd attempt.
Hope everybody had a good day. We
worked.
We worked today, so we just got home. We were gonna go to the beach again, but the winds are like 20 miles an hour, so.
Yeah, I was surprised.
Too
Michelle
windy.
usually has like a basket in the back with all the stuff in it, and I'm like, "Where's the bag with all the stuff?"
No.
And I kind of wanted to go to the beach today. I thought we were gonna do
I
this at the
know,
beach.
because it's sunny, but the winds are just a no-go.
Yeah,
So,
but it's one of them days.
but it's a nice day. Today's a nice day.
Yeah, it was a nice day. It didn't
Just
rain all
windy.
day. I thought it was gonna rain. It rained in the morning. We couldn't go on our morning walk, which was really rough because.
Well, I took Lily because I had a window of like 10
I gotta
minutes.
do it tomorrow. I can't take a day off.
You got to get back on the
No,
horse.
I just feel like, you don't know how tired I was all day. All day I was beat up. You need to get up and walk in the morning or something about it. It just wakes you up.
Yes, that morning walk is like clutch.
Needed. Yeah, it's clutch.
It is. Okay, what are we going to talk about today?
All right, what? I don't know what's on tap. You gotta tell me.
I don't know.
I'm so surprised today.
Well, speaking about not feeling good, because you felt a little sluggish today.
Sluggish.
Let's talk about that Norwegian bliss bill.
The bill, I saw that this morning.
That guy, he got,
Was it a guy? Was it a girl?
I think it was a guy,
I don't know.
$2,300 bill.
23
Norwegian bliss from the Infirmary.
They said, like, if you can't pay, 'cause you're supposed to
Crazy.
settle up. They said that you can, like, on good faith, like, promise them you're gonna pay it. I just never
They
heard
said
of them
that?
again.
I didn't hear
Yeah, because
that.
it can't even go against your credit or nothing. Here's the thing, though. Okay, what did you? Okay, so
What would they do? Say you're like, well, I don't have this. Would they like,
They told you they make you pay payments or in good faith. He said.
we only had one experience at the Infirmary, which was on MSC.
Freebie. We got a freebie.
MSC with the bed bug situation, and they told Jim that he was going to get charged $140 if it was
Unless it was bed bugs.
if it was not bed bugs.
So if anybody wants to argue if it was bed bugs
So,
or not, I
guess
want to
what?
know why didn't I pay that $140?
How come we didn't get charged?
Keep doing this.
Well, now we have to pay
So-
if it's not.
No, when we go down, the guy says to me, he goes, I'm like, why did this guy even say that? Then I went over, we went in the back room, and I was like, look, dude, you cannot tell that woman out there that it's bed bugs, because if you do, we literally are going to, she'll want to get medevac off the ship. So
nuts.
can you please just lie to her and don't charge me? Because he told me when we went back, he's like, yeah, it's bed bugs. I'm like, what? Like, really?
Yeah, well, that's why we didn't get charged. So he was seasick.
Well, they believe it's because
Yeah.
you're dehydrated. So the people in the ship said a green apple or your gingers
Yes.
or
That's why you ginger
and
chews all
lots
the
of fluids. Yeah, you like
Yeah.
down the water. So
Yes.
make sure the whole time. Like I always get mad at Michelle because I'm like, yo, I feel like you are not drinking enough water.
I'm wondering, I put seltzer in here, by the way. I have the spritzer.
Yes, it's great.
Yes, way rosé spritzer.
I just think if you can keep up with your fluid intake. But my thing is the whole breakdown of the hospital. I'm saying is, so he got an IV, okay, which is something they do, which is like, come on, like.
Have you ever seen a hospital bill, Jim? They charge you like $400 for a Band-Aid.
Yeah, but that's a hospital.
Did you know
bill.
that?
This is like a hospital.
No,
on a
well,
boat.
it's the same.
Oh yeah, they treat it like a
animal,
hospital down there. When you
okay?
go down there, it looks like a hospital. I could not. Yo, I was blown away when I saw the hospital. I'm like, this
I
is
feel
real.
like the moral of the story is
Don't go to the
avoid
infirmary.
going to the
Yeah,
infirmary
You're seasick, dude.
at all costs.
Yes.
If you think you could get by without going, do not go.
Do you have your ginger chew bag? You should show them.
No.
They need to buy this.
Ginger
it's like a
chews
must buy.
are the best. I eat them all during the cruise. If I get a little queasy for any reason, because sometimes
Yeah.
the food gets you. You're eating a lot of weird food you don't normally eat.
Well, you don't take
You're
any
drinking a
Bona
lot
Night
of
either.
weird
We
food.
stopped taking everything.
Yeah, we don't take any of that stuff anymore. We just don't need it.
So every now and then you get like a little, because what happens is you get like a little dizzy and then
Yeah.
it takes over. It is mental. Part of it's mental, I
Yes.
believe.
But I definitely recommend Bonine over Dramamine.
Because it's
Definitely
less,
recommend
you get
it.
less tired.
You
from
get
it.
less tired, and I just think it works better.
Even the
I do.
anti-tired one on
I do.
Dramamine whacks you out.
Yeah, I'm like
done.
lights out with Dramamine.
It ruins the whole thing. You have to literally be. And the thing is, apparently, when you take seasick, so that guy going down to the infirmary for the seasickness, I don't know if maybe he thought he had like something else, but they were doing all kinds of tests on him and all. It sounds like they were just kind of playing him
They're
out a
trying to
little
jack
bit.
it
Yeah.
up.
And who knows? The cruise line might
Okay.
tell him to do that.
You think they would have been like, look, guy, you're just a little nauseous. Let's just give you some anti-nausea medicine, and we'll call it a day.
By the way, he had insurance, so that paid it apparently.
Well, maybe that's why they jacked it up. So the
You know,
insurance would pay.
every
right?
news person said today, make sure you get insurance, cruise insurance. That's one of the things I disagree with.
We never get
Did
it.
you used to get it when we first started cruising?
No.
Oh, you told me you did. Because I wouldn't go. if
Maybe
you
the
didn't.
first cruise, but
Whatever.
after that,
If you're, here's my problem. I'm not really sure what this insurance pays for all the time anymore.
I don't know what it pays for, but
There's a lot of stuff they
you
don't
can
pay
look it
for.
up. Every cruise line is different, their policy, but
I think
yeah.
they have full
It's
control
not that
of what they can pay
expensive.
for.
I mean, if you want to get it, it is peace of mind. You don't have to
Definitely
worry
is
about
peace
it.
of mind.
It's good. You know what it's great for? And God forbid, hopefully, like nobody needs this, a medevac situation. That's
Yeah,
what it's really
yeah.
good for, because that's like,
30 grand.
God only
But
knows.
is the insurance paying that?
Sky's the limit. You can look it up. Every cruise line's different, so I don't want to say it is
a lot
or it
of
isn't.
money, man. It's a
But
lot
yo,
of money.
let's talk about, what else are we going to talk about? Well, this doesn't really tie in, but one of the things I heard, this is if you're cruising out of Vancouver, the Vancouver cruise port now has facial recognition.
Oh, wow, you said that.
Finally.
There's some big time news. That
Okay.
is big news. Just Vancouver people.
Well, how
that
about
go to
this?
they go to Vancouver.
We
Canucks.
absolutely were
The
so
Canucks.
excited when everyone started
Oh,
having
it's a
this.
game changer.
It's such a lifesaver. You just walk
Yeah.
up, they scan you, you're like,
really?
"Hi." It's great.
You're like, you're
Yes.
nervous. You're like waiting
Yes.
for. Because, dude, I hate when you go up to the guy that works there and he sits back with your ID. You're thinking, okay, there's 5,000 people on the ship, sir.
Those
You want to get to the
wags.
next person? They're sitting there looking at your ID.
Yeah, they look at it and they look at you. It's like at the airport.
Reflecting it.
You're like, I swear it's me. I dyed my hair. I don't have this hair anymore.
Yeah.
Me, I always get the 50 looks, because in my
I don't say anything. I just look at them.
in my ID, I have all different hairs.
Yeah.
My passport's different than my license. It's like all different.
Remember we forgot my ID when we got off in Key West, and the guy was like, when we got, we kind of knew, like, when we got a certain distance, like, I should turn around, but by then,
Yeah.
it was too late. I had to go through the thing. So I'm like, let's just go do what we gotta do. We'll come back and we'll deal with it when we come back.
I was so scared. Jim did not have his ID.
The guy's like, well, I was like, do you want her to go up and get my ID? And he's like,
Oh yeah, guys. Good.
what was he? He was like, oh, what?
They had to go get someone from the ship. Listen, guys.
They didn't get somebody from the ship.
Yeah, they got somebody, not in
No,
the
he
ship,
just
it's just a
looked at the thing
person
and was
out
like,
there.
okay, you can go.
He got someone to come over.
Oh, okay.
Like another
Oh, I didn't
person
even
had to
know
come
that.
over.
Why did he do that? What did he
Because
say?
listen, when they tell you to make sure you have a photo ID to get off the ship, I'm a person that would be like, it's fine. Your key card's fine. No, they really are going to look at your ID too.
Key West did it. They
And-
didn't do it before.
And if you don't have it, they went and got somebody that was like right over here, like
Yeah.
over here.
He was right here.
It wasn't like
Right here.
it wasn't like you had to. We didn't have to wait or anything. He just was. He was just like, "Yo, come here." And the guy came over and he did something. I guess he looked on the ship like thing
Yeah.
at our pictures. He's like, "No, they're okay." So
It's like,
you know how they have our pictures on
Yeah,
there.
Yeah.
He might not have had access to that. That just person standing there. But
But my thing is, it's like, okay, why am I doing this with
maybe
you
they're having
when
a
the
problem.
cruise I just get on?
Maybe people are sneaking on. Maybe they're
Yeah, but
trading.
you can't sneak on because they're not going to go on the
Yeah, and then they
cruise guy
see your
does
picture
that.
there. I don't know.
I mean, they do it already. I can
I don't
understand if
know.
they're checking for drugs or something, like they have a dog.
Ooh.
Remember Mexico did that the one time? They had some crazy, like...
They must
we're
have
like,
had a
what's
problem
going
that
on
day
here?
or the day before, so they're
I'm
like,
like,
just do
no,
it.
that
for
was
the
like a
rest of the week.
system. I'm like, this is new. This is going to be the new
Yeah,
thing.
but then
It's
they
a certain
stopped
way.
it.
They didn't do it the next time.
No.
We literally went the next cruise. And
All right,
it's
so
done.
anyway, Vancouver, you're good.
They got face
Easy
recognition.
peasy.
I believe, right?
Congratulations.
Anybody left
No, I think everyone's got it.
on our side?
I think
'Cause
we
got
all
up
got
here,
it.
we're good.
Anyway, what else are we going to talk
What
about?
else do we have?
Oh, we're going to talk about New Zealand. Our
New
friend
Zealand.
Richard is
Richard.
from New Zealand.
Dick.
Okay. What?
Dick.
I don't
Richard's
think he
Dick.
goes by that.
Well, I don't know. He might.
Okay. He's an illustrator.
He's
Goes
an
by
illustrator.
Richard.
Richard Dick.
Okay.
Uncle, I know Uncle Dick.
Listen.
Why would they
Anyway.
call Richard Dick? Like, who came up with that?
I
It was like,
don't
let's
know.
make it Dick.
I don't know. But listen, Richard. New Zealand's cruise port, for some reason, I don't know what's happening, but it's kind of sad for them if you live there.
It was good.
The Princess is the only
My
line.
mouse parts. I'm just gonna listen. Sorry.
Princess is the only line. Why don't you bring your own drink?
Right now. You have no idea.
Go get one.
No, I'm good now. Good to go.
We can wait.
I'm back. My mouse back.
All right, listen. Princess is the only cruise line this year to have round trip cruises, meaning you leave New Zealand, visit somewhere, and you come back home to New Zealand.
Yeah.
And they're only doing how many? Two more this year, and then after that,
Done.
nobody.
Done.
All the other lines, Royal, Carnival, and Celebrity, they're going, and Princess are going to New Zealand in 2025, but they're not doing a round trip from there. Like they're just either leaving from there or returning there. But either way, the people from New Zealand have to fly. One of the ways. It's like us going to Europe, unless we did something that goes back, but most of them don't.
You know, it'd be cool if there was one from New Zealand coming to America. Like we could fly over and then take that
Well, you're
back.
not going to fly to New Zealand.
I just told you I would do that.
No, you wouldn't.
But I wouldn't do it both ways.
No, but I don't think you would even do it one way.
I would.
Well, if you won't fly to Philly, how are you going to fly to New Zealand?
I have
It's a
to
lot
fly
further.
to Philly and then back here again.
It's a lot further.
It's only one takeoff. That's all I can do is one takeoff.
Well,
it's a
I
takeoff
would have
that's a
booked
big issue in the
the
landing.
I would have booked the European cruise if you.
The European cruise is 13 days.
Let me tell you something.
That's
I
just
will
too
never
long.
ever book a flight ever again and risk losing the money that I
800
lost.
ducats.
So he did that on purpose to ensure that I would never book a flight ever again
Don't
for
fly.
him, and I won't.
Big men don't fly.
So
Too big for a
that's
plane.
so
Plane
that's
is
why
just-
he knows. Real quick, guys. That's why he knows he can keep saying he'll do it because he knows that I'm not going to book it and he'll never really have
That's
to
cool.
do it.
We don't
So
need
he
to.
can
We
just
live
say
here
it.
in sunny Florida. There's cruises all over the place here. I mean, we want to go to Alaska. I really do.
I
I've
want to
seen
go to
the text
Alaska.
pics and Sarah
Okay?
pics. I really want to go
I want to go to
Alaska.
Alaska. I want to go to Europe. I want to do
But-
all the things.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm really not over cruising out of Florida yet. I still got some
I'm not
islands.
over
We gotta
anything.
go to Puerto Rico.
I'm not over anything. I just
Whoa.
want to do it.
We got some places we have to go to.
You know what? I'm gonna pull your hair.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention
What?
a cabbie is a hack.
Oh yeah.
I cheated. Michelle thought I remembered it. I cheated. I found out. But
One of our
somebody,
friends last night in the comments told me
Somebody
that it was a
said it.
hack, and Jim did remember it later, but
I didn't remember. I texted
Oh,
Ed.
I
I was
thought you
like, dude,
remembered.
what would your dad do? Would they call that? And he said it's a hack.
Mm-hmm.
I should have remembered hack, though. It's weird. I thought it was something else, but whatever. I just remember I went home and I said to my dad, I was like, yeah, you know my buddy Ed's dad does this? And he was like, yeah, he's a hack.
yes.
And I'm like, all right. Two people said it. It must be.
Well, I think it's funny though that New Zealand, these cruises are doing this with New Zealand when other places are like trying to get their ports going.
Yeah.
I heard
like,
that
get it.
today,
There's a lot of money in
like,
these ports. Oh, like
listen,
China? Oh, yeah,
wait.
you're right. South Korea.
Listen, China's waiving the visa
No.
requirement for
Yes.
cruisers. I
For
didn't know you
15
needed a
days?
visa to go to China, first of all.
I think you might.
I didn't
From
know
us,
that.
at least
Well,
from
anyway,
us.
China's waiving the visa requirement for cruisers, and they can visit now for up to 15 days. So you could do like a long cruise and go there, like, or go there for, I don't know, do they do, I don't even know anything
I
about
wonder if it's
China
like Hong
cruises.
Kong. I heard Hong Kong's awesome. I want to buy all
I don't
kinds of
know.
knockoff stuff.
No.
I want to go there and buy a bunch of knockoff jerseys, send them back home from there. Some like an iPad maybe. Get some great. There's probably some good
course you do.
knocks. I heard they have Apple stores there. They literally have
Fake
Apple
Apple
stores.
stores?
Yeah, and they're fake.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes, it is.
And what else?
Well,
So
listen,
South Korea was
South
another one.
Korea is trying to boost their ports and get cruises to come there. They're going to have 7 ports. They're all going to have different itineraries. I didn't even know South Korea had cruise ports, or
I didn't know it either.
that's crazy.
I know China did because
So they're really trying to like get this
yeah.
going.
What do you think the
also,
food's like in China? Do you think they do American or do you think they have like
I have no
Chinese
idea.
food? How cool is
has
it?
anybody that's ever cruised over there to any of the Asian countries, let us
Yeah.
know. What's
Yeah.
the food on the ship? Do they do with like an Asian flair, or like do they have more Asian food, or is it just the regular cruise food?
Yeah.
Also, Egypt, which is
Egypt.
very interesting.
Oh, I didn't even see
Okay.
Egypt.
But they said that all their ports are along the Red Sea, and no one's going over there right now.
Yeah.
But they are on
Hey.
track to get their ports built, and they're trying to get it going.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, I would love to cruise out of there because the
So-
food and all. Imagine the food all being like that.
Yeah,
like
so
all
it's
of yours
funny
and-
how some ports, like how we talked about Greece especially, is trying to get cruise ships to stop coming. They're trying to limit the ships coming, and other countries are they're in the works of trying to boost it.
I like how
it's kind of
every single person that works on a cruise ship, as far as the people that drive the boat, are from Greece. And I know some aren't, but the 90% of them are probably Greeks.
And
their
trying
country
to lower.
doesn't want cruises coming
Well,
here.
I guess it's like, I don't know.
I get it.
I don't know.
So is it all, I'm curious if anyone knows if
I
it's
don't know.
all about the emissions thing. Is it all, or is it, because I know Italy, part of it's the people. I know for a fact it is. I know it is. I've talked to Italians. I've talked to like French
they just
people.
don't
Told
want
me the
it.
same.
They want to be like
Yeah.
more exclusive. Maybe they don't want it to be so like roundabout.
They claim
like,
that people come there and
I
don't
know.
spend any money. They just, I know we
could be
talked about
true.
it, but yeah.
It could be true.
And what was something else we wanted to
And
mention?
we wanted to talk about the new Royal Caribbean ship that we are probably not going on the inaugural sailing, guys. I hate to say.
Well, we
But
don't
right
know
now,
yet, but
right now it looks like a no-go. But
I
you
just
never
think-
know.
I think it's crazy.
It
I
is
just think this sounds
crazy.
insane.
So
I'm trying to think like,
we're probably just gonna keep it together.
well, ain't worth it.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. But anyway, so we're probably not going on this inaugural sailing, unfortunately. But we heard some prices though for that Royal Railway, that restaurant, which actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
And if we went on, I would definitely want to do it. So
I think it would
it's probably
drive
too
me
crowded
crazy
with 3
seeing
nights.
I think the
It's
fake
just
driving
fun.
by stuff might get on me a little bit. But
I don't know.
I know you can close the curtain.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people do you know how many people from here have never been on a train before?
Oh my God.
Now, I lived on a train. I went to
Yeah.
school on a train. I worked on a train for years.
Yeah.
Trains in
They
Philly
call it
are
a
like,
caboose.
yeah. Trains in Philly are just like a normalcy. Nobody
Yeah.
even thinks about
There's
it.
one on every, when you
Yeah,
go up this way, there's a train, you go that way, there's a
light
train.
for a minute.
There's the dead tracks.
Okay, yeah. So there's a whole
So people are really excited about
So
this
there's a
train
lot of
thing
people
they
that have
know
never
about.
been on a train. So
Yeah.
this train restaurant on the ship is a big attraction for a lot of people because of that. They
Well,
are
I
like
think it's
enamored
cool,
by
too.
trains.
Yeah, people love
There's
trains.
a lot of
It's
buffs.
train buffs they call them.
Yes.
It's like you have train buffs. You got fireman buffs.
Mhm.
Like your cousin, like he'll drive around, take pictures of people firehouses.
Yes.
That's like a thing, man. You got fire
Yes.
buffs. You got train buffs. What else you got?
But
You got any
listen.
other buffs.
Well, listen,
Lawnmower
anyway, guys,
buffs.
it's $119 per person for
Oh,
adults.
is there a video of anyone eating there?
Listen, no, because
It's brand new. It's not on
brand
the
new.
Wonder.
We could be on the first meal given.
Well, we're not going to go there, or will we?
We could.
I thought we were going to do full buffet
Well,
party.
I'm just saying we could.
Yo, how about this?
Anyway,
I
listen,
was-
I'm telling the price.
Go ahead.
It's $119 for adults and $59 for kids. Which to
Nah.
me is a little
For
excessive.
kids, it's ridiculous.
Okay, what are they
$59.
getting? Chicken fingers
Yeah.
and fries for $60. They have the
Yeah,
same
what?
food at the buffet. I
What?
mean, get it together.
I don't get. I mean,
Like,
I think it's
a
an
lot.
experience thing,
Well,
guys.
yeah.
One thing I will
But if
say.
you have more than one kid, God bless you, because that's way too much for
That's
dinner
right.
or lunch or whatever you're going for.
I watched all these videos of the Wonders restaurants because one of them I was like all blown away by like how the food looked. And if you guys watch this video, they do like this giant cinnamon bun in the middle of the thing, and they put this like sauce. I mean,
I
it's
know
just
it's not going to be good
insane.
either for when
Well,
you're
the dude
doing.
said, I know, but I'll have to do what I have to do. The dude said, him and his wife went, they said everything sucked. They said the drinks were they were too strong. They
Well,
put they
yeah.
did one drink, but they did like little mini donuts.
Yeah, we
and-
heard the Wonder of the Seas. The food was a little like.
Well, the restaurants
It
that
looked
they're
good.
like upcharge restaurants.
Yeah, it looked good, but was it worth it? No.
I think it's crazy because
So I
back
feel
in
like-
the day, the Overs were so good.
I feel like this Utopia, this train restaurant. Listen, obviously, I've never been on it. Nobody's been on it yet. I feel
Nobody,
like
not a
it's
soul.
really for the experience, probably not for the cuisine.
That's right.
You
That's
know?
right.
What if I was like, you know what they should have? I don't even know if they have this, but if they don't, they should. They should have just like a bar option, where if you want to ride the train and sit at the bar, like old
Do they
school
have a bar?
time, you could just go in there. You don't need to eat dinner,
Yeah.
but you could just go pay like, I don't know, $20 to just be like on the train and sit at the bar and
Here's
have a
my
drink.
problem with all that. First of all, it's a
Would
very
anyone else
tight
like that?
situation, right? there's a million bars on the ship that are wide open and beautiful. Why would you want to pack? Like,
if you want to do this train thing,
I get
and
it.
you don't want to eat, like you're like, well, I don't want to eat this food.
Does anybody want to do the train thing?
I just want to have a drink and like pretend I'm like on this like voyage.
Who
and,
wants
like,
to
my
do the train?
beverage.
Let us know in the bottom if you even
Who
have
wants to
anything
go on
to
the
do
train?
with the train.
Okay, it's
Okay.
119 a pop. Yo, and I bet you that's then they charge you 20%, probably gratuities,
Yes.
or 18 or 20. I'm not sure what like the going rate is on these ships,
Yeah.
you know, for this. But yeah,
What else we got?
what else do we got?
Any more news?
Last but not least.
Oh.
Okay, last but not least.
Oh yeah.
Cruise passengers. I
On
don't know
the
how
Carnival.
many. I don't know how their ages or nothing like that. All I know is cruise passengers got taken off the Carnival Freedom, because it was overbooked.
Overbooked. Carnival's
They had
responsible
listen.
now
They
for
had
it.
an inside guarantee room.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a come up, guys.
Listen, they got taken off the ship. This is in Port Canaveral, obviously, because
Yeah.
the Freedom's here and
Taken
the
off.
Glory's here.
Ripped right
they
off
got
it.
taken off, and they got put on the Glory with a balcony.
Glory hole.
With
Yep.
a balcony.
I mean, they
How
fixed it up,
amazing
right?
is that?
The Glory's all
First of
fixed
all,
up.
you got taken off the Freedom, which isn't as nice, I
No.
heard, as the Glory, because I haven't been on the Glory, but people said they
Freedom's
fixed it a little
literally
bit.
falling apart on
Yeah, the
us.
Freedom's like on the fritz.
They got to dry
It's been on
dock
the
that for a
fritz
couple
minute.
years. Put it away for a couple years.
Yeah, they need to like fix it.
Needs a little
But
call.
they got taken off because there was no room for them. Taken over to the Glory, and they upgraded them to a balcony.
Balconies.
And they paid for a guaranteed interior. That's like a
To
win-win.
come up.
That, congratulations.
Now, the other thing that would suck is if
Whoever
we're on
you
like a
guys
group
are.
cruise or a family cruise.
They
but a
weren't.
family
It
cruise
was
might be
just
cool.
like them. It was
Yeah.
like, I don't know how many people
Are
or
you
what.
sure?
Yes.
We don't even know how many.
No.
We're gonna get down to the bottom of it.
Well, what's the difference?
Well, yeah, okay, but
they
still,
got taken off. That's
still,
amazing.
we have another situation where you overbooked in the day of the cruise. You're gonna change. Do you realize how I was? Okay,
It's devastating to people that have to travel.
somebody on
Devastating.
here after we talked the first night, Tuesday night.
Yes.
Somebody said that they were a UPS driver
Yes.
and that they were new.
They
so
have to
they-
plan in
yes.
advance.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'd never had like a good enough job. All my jobs were always like, you know. Oh yeah, I remember Standard Press Steel. They were like, you can maybe get like September, October.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just do a
But
vacation
people
then, you know?
plan. They plan financially.
Yeah.
They plan
And
with their
your work
dog
don't give a
sitters,
shit.
their babysitters,
Right.
everything, and it's messed up. When you book and pay for your cruise, it should be a lock.
Lockdown.
Okay.
Lockdown.
But anyway, guys, we're gonna see you tomorrow.
Wait, we
Maybe
all
from the
forgot
beach.
to talk about the guy that wrote the comment about the upside down pineapple.
He didn't say upside down. He just said pineapple.
No, upside down, because you're the kind of person who likes. So
Yeah,
I thought you were
somebody-
going to say, Michelle, had a pineapple shaped head.
Yeah, because
But-
that's like more accurate.
Yes, and she does love
Than that
upside down
comment.
pineapple. She does put stickers all over the door. I don't know why.
No.
She only does it when I'm sleeping.
No.
But I
No,
caught
I
one time. I
don't.
woke up, I was walking in my sleep,
No,
and I
I
saw
don't.
them. I'm like, where are they?
First
But
of
she was
all,
nowhere around,
I'm
so I don't
asleep
know.
before you.
No, I'm talking about when I'm napping. That's when they said it.
When you're napping, I'm out of the room.
Forget about
so
what
God
they said.
knows
We
what's
got to talk
going
about
on.
the name, okay?
The name of what?
name of the person that said it was Von Hayes.
Yes.
Von Hayes is maybe
Von
the,
Hayes thinks-
maybe the worst trade in the history of the Philadelphia Phillies was Von Hayes. I think Julio Franco was part of that trade. There was like a 10-man trade for one guy. We thought they said he was going to be the next Ted Williams. I'm not
Well,
kidding.
he thinks that
Not
I look
kidding.
like that I would put a pineapple on my door when Jim goes to bed. But
It's
I
true.
gotta tell you,
If you think it, it's true.
Unfortunately, I'm usually asleep before him.
Yes.
So
Plus, she's too cheap to buy a pineapple magnet.
I'm not buying
She
no
actually has an
magnets.
upside down pineapple that she colored
Okay.
at one of the coloring days on Celebrity.
No, I
she
didn't.
colored it real nice, and then she puts it on
That's
there
not
upside
true.
down. Guys, let's talk about the upside down pineapple real quick. Von Hayes, it's funny he knew that Von Hayes, the upside down pineapple wasn't even a thing, because I just found that out maybe a year or so ago.
yeah, because Jim had a swim trunks
Swimming trunks.
that he can't wear anymore because there's pineapples on
No.
them. He's like, I didn't know it
But
was
no,
like a
you can
signal.
wear pineapples. It's upside down.
No, but they're all different ways. Some of them are.
Yeah, and plus you see
What
the
if
size
some
of
of them
me.
are up
Imagine
and
what
some of
I
them are down?
attract.
Is that just kind of like in a gray area?
No, it's
of,
got to be
like-
upside down, straight up, like that.
Just
head.
they're all upside
it's
down.
like bang, let's go. We're going in there and party. He got an upside down pineapple. It's party time. And
What's that, like face down?
Yeah, face down, ass up. You can imagine the kind of person too that might come over and go, "Hey, you got the upside down pineapple?" I just want to let you know we walk every morning, okay? And around the corner there's this 100-year-old woman that comes walking out. And I do this thing where I have my headphones in, or like I'm walking around the corner, and I see this woman out of the corner of my eye coming towards me. I'm like, why is this woman coming over? But I'm thinking she might come over and say hi to Lily, Michelle. I don't know. People do that down here. They're real nice. So Michelle's like, oh my God, that lady was like, is his name Bill? And he went to school with me. I'm like, did I look that old? Like, I know I look old, but shit. This woman is like 90.
Well,
and she thought that I was
the gray.
Bill. But here's the problem. I'm seeing a pattern here. So we walked yesterday, and I see she's outside. I've never seen this woman before.
She's shopping.
She's jokes. She comes out again, starts walking down. She's not taking Michelle's, because Michelle told her and she's not believing it. So this woman's a psychopath. So now I see her come walking down like she's trying to talk to me again. Oh my God. Now Michelle said she said hi to her. I just kept my head
she
down.
She did. She said it's a beautiful day for a walk. She's perfectly nice. You need to relax. Jim thinks he's like some Adonis walking down the street, and all the ladies are like coming out.
You guys
know.
They're like, every man that's every shape in the world has had to deal with a woman like this. Okay, I'm talking about a woman that's like 90. I'm not talking about no normal age woman. But she's not that old. But anyway,
right.
I just can't believe.
How long are you gonna go on about this poor woman? She's probably not even that old.
I'm just trying to figure out how this woman thinks that I'm that old.
Well. You gotta
do I have an upside down pineapple on me, lady?
You gotta get
like, do I look like an upside down
okay.
pineapple? Maybe I'm shaped like an upside down pineapple. I don't know.
We get the senior discount at TJ Maxx. What do you think?
We do,
guys.
But the dude told me it's 55 and up, so that's no big deal.
I know.
We look 55.
Listen.
We look between 45 and 55.
All right, guys.
Maybe 60.
We're gonna see you tomorrow.
I don't want to see anyone.
Have a good night.
No one.
Relax.
I'm gonna tap it with this. By the way, don't forget about the eyeball. Look at Michelle's head. It looks exactly like this. You can't even tell the difference. Guys, close your eyes. Open them real fast. Okay, what is it? Michelle or is it the fish?
Jim!
Let's do it again. I mean, that's the same head.